Hello, Texas. We are back for another week of just next level conversation and speaking to women and men today. So, yes, please get excited. Entrepreneurs who are actually out here doing it. They're not just talking about it. And you are in for just a great show. But first, of course, welcome my co host, Wendy Morales, Michelle Hammonds. What's up, ladies?
Hey, oh my goodness. I'm so happy to be back. Natalie, you rocked it last week. Girl.
Yeah, it was, I loved it, Natalie, the way you said, and here's the show, and I could not stop listening. I was like, that was so great.
Well, y'all are my top five, and so I always tell you we're better together. But yeah, just so happy about today. I want to jump right into it because today we are talking about, I guess, really all of our favorite things or things, shall I say? But nobody slays it like Michelle Hammonds. And today we are going to talk about video. She is the queen. So epic. I mean, not only is she a superstar on that Instagram, but she's a superstar right here and up here and right here. And that's why I really feel like she's so blessed and highly favored. But talk a little bit about what suggestions you have for all of us hoping to get out there a little bit more with creating video.
Yes, well, first off, let me touch on what you are saying. You just blow me up, like making me cry. I feel like every time there's just a synergy. When you're around your top five, you just are able to pour back into each other. And anyone watching, just see what Natalie just modeled and do it for people in your community and just watch how literally it is returned to you. Because you guys, it is just so much fun to support others and lift them up. And talking about video content, I'm so excited to talk about this because the best advice I can give you is to do it afraid. Do it afraid, because here's the thing. It is time. There's no greater time than to literally find your authenticity, find your transparency, find your voice, and stand out. Greatest advice, get out, do it afraid, delegate, get a coach, and just begin. Even if it's not amazing, don't compare yourself to someone else, because your story and your brand is going to look different, because your experience elevates you and activates you and is going to activate someone else. People are like, let me just end with this. People are waiting for you to be activated so they can literally see, have vision, and be activated to go fulfill their dreams to set others free. Like, it's a cycle. You just got to do it.
And touching on that, I'd like to ask, so many people think that you have to have high-end equipment in order to make good content. So what are some of the first things that you all would invest in as a new entrepreneur wanting to step into the video content?
Yes, resources for businesses who are on a budget. I think one of the greatest tools is lighting. You want to make sure you have an orderly space as well. Wherever you go, depending on the type of video you have, make sure you have order, because when there is an order, abundance follows. That's like my mantra for the year. Follows, and there's acceleration and alignment. So these are important. So get your smartphone where everything is able to be linked together. Get good lighting, some lighting. You can even DIY lighting. If you don't have the money yet, DIY how to get lighting or get by a window. Stop having bad lighting. Go on. I mean, the resources are endless. Get on YouTube and look up all the free resources for how to create a video on your phone, and then begin. That is it. You just got to begin.
All right. So much good information. And I'm just ready to get into the guests that we have today. So much more media magic is coming up next. But before we talk to our guests, we are going to check in with Miss Bianca from Make It Bloom Media. She's taken over the Connect's Instagram. And here is her social media tip for today.
Good morning, Texas. My name is Bianca Segundo with Make It Bloom Media, and I'm here with your Marketing Minute. Let's talk about social media. Are you creating amazing content, posting every day, using hashtags and making reels, but aren't quite getting the engagement that you'd like? Your content isn't converting, and you may not know why. What's important is that you consider the relevance of your content to your audience. You may be creating content that's unappealing and unrelatable. Let's talk about content that sells. First, let's take a deep dive into who your ideal client is. Who is this person? Where are they located? What's their age range? What are their strengths, weaknesses? What are their goals, long-term and short-term? Even the little things that they may not tell you. they wish they had solutions to pain points 1, 2, and 3. Once you understand who your ideal client is, creating content that speaks directly to them becomes a lot less stressful. Join us next week for more social media tips on how to slay your online presence.
We are back, Texas. Happy weekend. The conversation continues with our next guest, who has also been a member of the Connect from early on. I love her so much. I've been able to watch her grow and just continue to just recreate herself, okay? And I'm so excited to welcome Misty Knight, a business coach, to the show. She is helping mama entrepreneurs find their purpose. So welcome to the show, Misty.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here with you guys again.
Welcome back. We're so happy to have you here with us today. And we're so excited to hear about the founding exchange that you are bringing to Midland. What is a founding exchange, Misty?
Well, the Founding Exchange in Midland is launched by Founding Moms, which is a place for entrepreneurial women to build better businesses by meeting and supporting one another in twice monthly mastermind sessions. So it's not just a dressed up business card swap. We want to really grow those authentic and productive relationships that help us all make more money and also not be alone in our entrepreneurial journey.
Talk a little bit about this mindset that I think that you are going to, bring to people in one space so they don't feel like the crazy lady when they're just trying to juggle all of the things.
What you can expect from the Founding Moms Exchange is that we are mom friendly. So if you have to bring your kid, bring your kid. It's okay. We can still mastermind and get stuff done even with children in the room.
Well, so would you say that the time right now for mama entrepreneurs to jump in would be for support, to help expand and grow your business? Why else should they jump in immediately, Misty?
Well, first, our first meeting is going to be next week. So you've only got a week to sign up. And if you put it off, you're going to forget. So go do it now. Second, it's only $50 a month to attend the Founding Exchange in Midland. Then you also get all of these unbelievable online resources available on their online platform. So that can be video courses, business coaching programs, even virtual assistant help.
Misty, that is so amazing. I totally agree. We are wrapping up 2021. Be in a new space. Well, we have to take a quick break, but coming up next, we have much more Boss Babe conversation. We are talking to an author and an attorney and a mom. She's a wife. She does all the things. So if that's you at home, get ready to be inspired. We'll be right back.
At Tenacious Woman Coaching, we help women heal from past abuse and discover your divine purpose so you can curate a life and business that fuels you and impacts the world. Join the Tenacious Woman Blueprint today.
Hey, beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV. So if you're just joining us, we are here each week
on the CW, having just boss babe conversation. You know, we have fellas joining us today too, but we are typically talking to entrepreneurs who are sharing their journey, their knowledge. We have so many tips for you today, and our next guest is no different. Please help me welcome Marron Gebremeskel to the show. Hey, girlfriend, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Welcome, Marron. We are so happy to have you here with us today. And you are a mother, you're a wife, an attorney, a businesswoman, a professor, and now an author. So amazing. What inspired you to write your latest book, Cactus Fruit? Can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. And again, thank you guys for having me. Here's my book, Cactus Fruit. Specifically, what inspired me is during COVID. So there was just a lot going on, and but writing a book and publishing it has always been a life journey of mine. So I wanted to do this not only for myself, but for my children, to say, you know, if there's something you want to do, you can do it no matter what.
Well, Marron, tell us more about your book, Cactus Fruit, and share the significance in the name, because I know there's got to be a story behind that too.
So Cactus Fruit, just a little bit about me. My parents came to the U.S. as refugees of Eritrea before I was born. So Cactus Fruit, that title came about because the first time that I went to visit Eritrea, I was about 11 years old. And they called us Westerners who would come in the summers, balas, which in the language Sepiña, it means pretty much cactus fruit.
And much of this book deals with identity, love, and motherhood. How has being a mother shaped who you are today?
Honestly, I have 3 sons, all under the age of 6, and they changed my life tremendously. However, as women, I think a lot of us mothers know we're still humans, we're still people, and we still have these emotions that we're going through inside. I really like that I could write a lot of those thoughts in this book. It was very therapeutic for me, honestly.
You know, you're actually helping women create poetry and allowing that to be a space to where they can thrive and also become an author. And I know we're not here to talk about you teaching and coaching as far as it as helping people learn how to become poets or share their inner story. You chose poetry because it's something that is special to you, but you are also using the space to encourage other people to just dive into the world of writing. So I'd like for you to share a little bit about that.
What I like about poetry, it's something that I started as a teenager. I would just write in my journals how I'm feeling. What I like about it, it's almost like a short novel. It's a short story. It could be, I have one poem that's 2 lines. It could take less than a page. I'm just saying that to say that I had a lot going on. And sometimes I would just write my poems in the morning before everybody woke up. It was something that was very important to me. And I had a priority to make it happen. And I'm trying to help other women do that. If you're interested, I do some coaching. Just email me at info@marrongebremeskel.com for different options. But essentially, I think all women should in some way have a journal, some type of venting tool to go through the different emotions you're feeling throughout the day.
You know, you are what I like to call superwoman. You're amazing. You are so amazing. Moms, can we just give it up for the moms? Because I promise you, this is what we do all day.
Just want to take one poem from my book. It's called Unworthy Mother. I'm not a good enough mother. I'm not going to say that I have done enough. I'm doing a horrible job. You can't convince me that I'm doing the best I can do. I'm not worthy of them. You can't make me think that I deserve my children. And then it says, now reread from bottom to top. So it's the same poem from bottom to top. I deserve my children. You can't make me think that I'm not worthy of them. I'm doing the best I can do. You can't convince me that I'm doing a horrible job. I have done enough. I'm not going to say that I'm not a good enough mother.
Girl, like amazing. Listen, buy the book. Okay, buy the book. The link is across the bottom, scrolling along. Cactus Fruit, you are incredible, Marron, and I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much, Marron. We love it. We loved having you here today. And now we have to take a quick break. But first, we will check in with Dr. Piper Gibson, who is teaching moms how to tackle disorders in children. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. Welcome back to Tackling Tic Disorders Naturally. This week, I am joined by the amazing Dr. Elisa Song, who is a holistic pediatrician. Hi, Dr. Song. How are you today?
Hey, Piper. I'm doing great, and I'm honored to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. What I want to talk about today is that the conventional approach to tic disorders is really most parents get told, just ignore it. Your child will grow out of it. But if your child is experiencing a sudden onset of tics, or they may have OCD symptoms with that, it could be something deeper. And I would love to explore a little bit about PANS and PANDAS. So can you tell us what PANS and PANDAS is?
Yeah, so PANS stands for Pediatric Acute Onset Neuropsychiatric Syndrome. And it can be triggered by many, many different factors, infections, toxins, even metabolic disorders. When it's specifically triggered by strep, that's when we call it PANDAS. So PANS and PANDAS essentially occurs when some toxic insult, let's take strep for instance, in a normal kid might cause a sore throat or maybe a skin rash, but in a child who is susceptible, it can trigger an autoimmune reaction where your body starts to make these antibodies that then literally start attacking the brain. It is an autoimmune encephalitis. And the way kids present is with a sudden or kind of not so sudden, but a new onset of tics, OCD, anxiety, separation anxiety, cognitive processing concerns. And so we see this constellation of symptoms. And what's really important for parents to recognize is that PANS and PANDAS is not yet widely recognized and understood in many parts of the country and in many parts of the world. So you have to have a high index of suspicion and really be an advocate for your child to get PANS or PANDAS worked up.
That's amazing. Thank you for making those points. If parents suspect PANS or PANDAS, what is the best approach? What should they be doing?
So if they suspect that there's PANS or PANDAS, talk to your pediatrician, find a support group. There are many, many PANS, PANDAS parent groups online who can help guide you if you don't have a local pediatrician or healthcare practitioner to help you, but we need to figure out the root cause.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Dr. Song, please tell everybody how they can find you.
So the best way to reach me is on my online blog, which is an integrated pediatric resource for parents and practitioners. It's called Healthy Kids, Happy Kids. So healthykidshappykids.com. And you can find me on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Everybody check out her website. Dr. Song has some amazing, amazing information. Thank you for joining me for Tackling Tic Disorders Naturally. My name is Dr. Piper Gibson, and you can find me at regenerating.health. Thank you, everybody. Happy Saturday.
If your child struggles with a tic disorder and you feel frustrated, scared, and overwhelmed, then I would love to support you in my monthly membership, Mastering Tic Disorders Naturally. If you are looking for guidance and support when it comes to your child's tic disorder, then this is the place for you. Head over to my website, www.regenerating.health/program, and find out more about the details.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
All right, Texas, welcome back. So we are getting into one of my favorite subjects, and that is jewelry. And yes, the diamonds, the pearls, the gold, give it all to me. Just send it all my way, and it'll always make for a great day. Ladies, would you agree? Yeah. All right, so I'm excited. We're going to get into a little bit of the educational side of gold. You know, it's a form of currency. It's the oldest form of currency. And today we are going to visit Liam Yin. He is the owner of Yin City Gold, and he is going to be dropping some dimes, I think, for men and women out there. So, Liam, welcome to the show.
Hey, ladies. Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Hi, Liam. Thanks for joining us today. And I'm so excited to dive in and to get to know more about what you do. Can you tell us a little bit more about your business and how it all got started?
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you guys a question first. 24K magic, as we heard Natalie say. Have any of you experienced 24 karat gold jewelry?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say that now I'm not sure. And now I've got to go back and look at all my labels. What about you, ladies?
I'm with you. I'm with Natalie. I think I have some few pieces, but I'm not sure, and I'm gonna have to look into that. Now go back.
So I'm gonna just go on a limb and say you haven't. So the story really starts for the fact I love 24 karat gold. This is 24 karat gold, and it's not available. So that's one thing. 24 karat gold isn't available in the U.S. And the pricing that you're charged for the gold that is in the U.S. market is completely out of whack. So these two things are the reason why I started Yin City Gold.
Wow. So, this is exciting. And full disclosure, like Will and his business partner that you're about to meet, who many of you may know, actor and model Mahdi Cocci. He's currently starring on Tyler Perry's hit series Bra on BET Plus. And so I'm just excited to welcome you to the show, Mahdi Cocci. You're an actor, you're a model, and now you are out here slanging it.
I'm in the backstage. I'm listening to everything. I'm getting tips.
Yeah.
I like what you ladies got going on here. So thanks for having us.
How do you balance being a business owner and being a partner with Yin City Gold?
Well, I think here's the thing. Like for me, there was a long time where I was just grinding, trying to kind of make some waves in this industry that is acting. It's like I'm inspired to do more things. So now I kind of have the availability and the opportunity to, again, partner with my best friend in this business, and it's been fun.
All right, guys. So we're excited. We all want to know more about how you break down just purchasing gold in general. And first start by talking about some of the most common misconceptions around buying gold. So what do we need to know when we're out here shopping?
Well, first thing is, I guess you would have to know, how is gold jewelry priced, right? So you mentioned Zales, Jared. Absolutely 100%. If you go there, they don't have 24 karat gold. Ask them how they price their jewelry, their gold jewelry, how it's priced. That's the first thing, how to calculate the markup.
And when is gold a good investment? I'd like to know that.
Everybody, you hear the talk about inflation, right? So whenever inflation has been an issue, or anytime there's been political turmoil, gold has always been the safe haven. It's the truest form of currency, and all central banks around the world back up their currency in gold. It's a perfect time to buy gold before it really starts moving.
Okay, so if we get gold, we want to shop with Yin City. So you can deliver pure 24 karat gold. That's what I'm hearing that you're able to do. What should we be paying attention to? We see y'all got y'all's chains all the way live. So yes, loving the chains. What do we need to see? What are we looking for aside from the 24 karat gold? But even if we're just kind of just watching, how can we tell if someone is actually wearing pure 24 karat gold, or if it's I don't want to call it a fake, but if it's been watered down?
There's a myth that most of us have probably heard. I definitely was living by that myth for the majority of my life, which is 24 karat gold is too soft to fabricate into jewelry. That's what I thought. So when I got to the point where my career was doing something, I wanted to kind of have a benchmark of, hey, I afford myself some nice things. And that's when I talked about, hey, let me maybe get some gold. I want a gold chain. I like the way they look. And, that's when Liam said, oh, well, you should get 24 karat. I'm like, come on, bro, you can't get that. I'm like, I'm smart. I know that that's not true. He's like, you absolutely can get that. Sure enough, he was right. I was wrong, which led me into like partnering with him. Because once I found out, and that's really, he started to seek out. He goes, I'll find a way to get you some. But the thing is, so again, this is metal. So it may be softer than like your 10 karat, 14 karat or whatever, but it's still a metal. It's not Play-Doh. It's not coming apart in my hands here. You're holding something of value in your hand. And the color is a lot more yellow. So especially when I see 10 karat, it looks almost like silverish to me. It's like it's gold, but the eye has to sort of get used to this, to the sight.
So can you tell us a little bit about what products you offer? And I hear you also can create custom pieces. Can you talk a little bit about that and how we can purchase some of these, or how we could have availability to these?
Yeah, so all these items pretty much can be custom made. So if you can see what I'm wearing here, whether you want something in a certain length, a certain thickness, it's all going to start first with the weight of gold, because gold is sold by weight. This also will allow you to know how much this gold is worth. Unisex, and for example, and here is actually for you women, this is the Tiffany Killer. So once you try this on and you go to Tiffany and you try on a Tiffany bracelet, I promise you, you will never, ever, ever go back.
Like, subscribe, tag. Mahdi, before you go, you're all over the screens. Tell people where we can find you, what you have coming up next.
So I just currently season 2 of Tyler Perry's Bro, the second half just released on BET Plus. I've got a few episodes, 4 episodes of the new Marvel show She-Hulk on Disney Plus coming next year, and a couple episodes of The Terminal List that's going to be on Amazon starring Chris Pratt that's coming out next year as well. So check us out, YinCityGold.com if you're interested in gold information. Check me out on Instagram, Mahdi Cocci, and you can see acting and gold information.
Yeah, all the things, Wendy. Right, Michelle? All the things.
Love it.
All right, Texas. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back.
My name is Crystal Rao, and I am a certified financial planner professional. I help my clients accomplish their financial goals in 3 different ways, which include comprehensive financial planning, investment management, and the last thing is retirement plans for small business owners so they can grow wealth through their business. I am a fee-only advisor, which means I don't sell products or receive commissions. As a fiduciary, I provide only honest and objective advice. Interested in learning more? Check out our website below.
Your new favorite blog is here. Jessica Cherry presenting Life of a Cherry Wife with family, fun, and food, all through a Latina's eyes. Check us out today online at lifeofacherrywife.com. Voted Blogger of the Year by Austin Businesswoman.
Well, welcome back, Texas. We just love being with you every weekend. So we are just grateful. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, and don't forget to go and follow all of the guests from today's show, and make sure you tap into all the Connect Network has going on to end your year so strong.
Yes, Ms. Wendy. And, if you at home or someone has an amazing business, you're looking for a space to share what you're doing, promote your products, this is the spot. The Connect Network TV right here on the CW has a space for you. So if you're enjoying all of this girl boss magic, remember, you can be on TV right here with us. Head to our website at theconnectonline.com. Click on Be on TV to learn more. We will see you right back here next week. Bye.